Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. So, this is done finally. Today is March 3rd. So I got it done before April. I can't remember what day in April it had to be done by. Let me pull that out and see. I'm giving it a title plate. I probably should have done that after the flip through. Okay, maybe we'll pause while this dries up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Should stay. That also covers up random paint splotches that I got while creating the insides of this. And look how thick. Look how thick. And I didn't even do that signature. I had one more signature that's undone. Anyway, it completed by April 1st is the deadline. Anyway, so I thought I'd do a flip through. This may show up in YouTube before I show the videos for all the creation of all the pages, just because the creation of the pages, there are 45 pages. I'm already on, in editing, I'm on the 18th video. So that might be a tad long. A while to wait. I mean, I could show them every day, but my channel's not that popular. Alright, so I did make a list of the pages and what prompts so that I could remember easily. So I can show you all 100 prompts in this thing. Okay, let's turn the page. So prompt 63 was make a pocket, and that's where I keep all my prompts. This is prompt number 1, the letter A. Prompt number 2, letter B. Prompt 46, put a bird on it. Prompt number 3 is C. He's my favorite, and yeah, I really like that one. Of course, there's a few that are my favorite. I like these alphabets, but I got really tired of doing them. So maybe someday I'll revisit that. But so 4 and 5, prompt 6 and 7. 8 and 9, 10 and 11, then 12, and then prompt 100, which was make a Valentine. I think that counts as Valentine, don't you? Prompt. I have something smeared on there. Or that could just be underneath. I mean, it has a little blue in there. So prompt 47 and 13, which were, where am I now? M. Letter M and a page of blue. That's right. I picked that one to be my page of blue. And 14 and 15, 16 and 17, which are self-explanatory. I hope you get PQ and O, you know, you got it. And then we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And 64. 64 was doodles, right? Oh, create a border. Create a border. Okay, this one is the letter Z, and that is that prompt 26, and then 44, which is doodles. So those are my doodles. And then prompt 27 was bubble wrap. So the yellow's bubble wrap. And 36 is cartoon character. I tried to have these sort of relate to each other. That's why they've got like the pink puffy sort of paint. And the colors and stuff. Okay, and this one has, let's see. I think it's just the one. It's fingerprint bees. So I smushed my finger in yellow paint and created the bees with that. And then this one was prompt 66 and 33. The one was use a stencil, and I used a stencil. Yeah, stenciled the butterfly pattern on there. And I also, the background is stenciled. It's kind of hard to see. It's real subtle. And the wild card. For the wild card, I did coffee filter. These are actually made out of a coffee filter, so which had paint on it already. And then this one was 37 and 43, which was draw breakfast and then something out of the trash. So this was my breakfast. It was hot chocolate. Sometimes it is. When it's cold, it's hot chocolate. And that was the packet. So I think that counts as something out of the trash. And then the next one was 84, which was a mosaic page. So I just took this stencil pattern. Like, I mean, obviously you've probably seen that. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that all of these pages were made from a long haul of this shell pattern. And so I just used that and created that into a mosaic. And tried to make them look like tiles, gave them a little bit of shading to create some dimension with them. So that was that one. And then this one is 75, which was neurographic art. And I added the little white dots and circles similar to how Janet M. Young did hers, because I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, I added them to that. And then the next page is 28 and 80. So string and twine, so that's what this is sticking out here. And add a hidden message. So this rotates, and there's a hidden message in here. And this says, the 100-day scavenger hunt secret journaling spot. You found it. Anyway, there it is. Okay, and then 94, prompt number 94 was a page of smiles, so that's that one. And then this one has prompts 99, 67, 65, and 54, which was use a quote, and watercolor, and a book page, and washi tape. So I just did a real simple watercolor, cut it down, fit it on here, and, you know, I found the quote later. I have a book of quotes, and I thought it went really well with this. So it says, use the talents you possess, for the woods would be very silent if no birds sang except the best. And then this one is, what number was the prompt? 29, create a monster. So I created a scrap monster with a some Franken paper. And then this one was fib art, so friends in the box art. So this actually came from APG Jamie, and so I've had it sitting at my desk at work and decided just to put it in here. So I've just taped it in. And another prompt was was it 51? Hidden paperclip. So this is a hidden paperclip, and I'm just going to stick it back on there. And then the next side, book page was in there twice, and I don't know if it was written a little differently, but so it's prompts 53, 56, and 91. So a book page, so this is a book page, had paint on it already, and I put it over this envelope. And, oh, I think use an envelope is one of the prompts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that might be number 91. And then, postage. So there's a postage stamp. And then I've got a couple stickers on there. And then I drew a seashell to go with kind of the theme that was happening there. Now, this one was, prompts 31 and 55, which was ink paint splots. So this card was made with Dina Wakley gloss sprays splotted on there. So they're paint splots. And then collage. So I collaged that. I've collaged some tissue paper with some pattern on it, and then collaged those elements on there as well. Alright, and I think I'm on the next page over here. Okay, so this one was prompt 57, which was graffiti or snark. And so it's my graffiti page. I like it. Do you like it? I think this would work great on a wall. Somebody's wall somewhere. It says, life's good. You should get one. And then this one was use a stamp, do sewing, and tissue paper. So the stamp, I used a stamp and did some water reactive crayons and used it to create the stamp. And then I did some sewing, just a couple of stitches in there. That's all. And then tissue. So this is dressmaker tissue. So there you go. And you know, if you want to get picky, this is stamps on tissue paper that were collaged down later. Okay, and then this one was, I have to find it. It's hard. I'm gonna look at my list. Okay, it's song, coloring, book page, and swatches. So I had a old watercolor set, and this is what that's from. The watercolors are long gone. Still had the swatch. And then this cat came out of a coloring book, and so I did color it with watercolors because I wanted to. And then the song lyrics are running behind. But the song is "We Are Children of the Sky," I think, from Imagine Dragons. And if you get to see this video, like, it says it won't show in some countries because I played some of the music. I debated. I still have it. I could, like, record over. But it was kind of fun to play the music. And so I didn't monetize that one, but it says it won't show in certain countries. So I don't know what countries. I think the US is okay. I see lots of videos with popular music on them. So, anyway. Alright, so the next one was something tea, and let's see. Something tea and product packaging. Oh yes, so there's a tea bag in here and a thing from the tea, and this was from a travel magazine, and it looked like someone serving tea in a bowl. And then product packaging. This is packaging, a stencil that, and I don't even remember what the design was, but I love the packaging. I've had it sitting around here for years and finally had a reason to use it. And I think I like that. The page is just kind of calming. Isn't it calming? Yeah. The next page was, so that was 35 and 74, and this one is 73, 81, 83, 96, and 98. Botanical, patterned paper, unused product. Oh, those are my ink blending, those little makeup brushes that you use for blending inks. I bought them off Amazon, had not used them yet. So that's what those are. Something vintage, that's the lace. I did add a little extra coffee stain to that just to make it a little bit darker. And then torn paper. So there's lots of torn paper. Lots of torn edges there. Okay, number 38 is this page. It was paint scraping. And I'd seen Janet M. Young's demonstration following the one lady on Instagram. I can't think of her name at the moment. If I can think of it when I'm uploading this, I'll put her name down here. She does amazing things. Yeah, kudos. I do not have the patience for that. I started filling stuff in with marker because I was done. I'm like, I'm going to do some paint scrape cats, and that's my paint scraping. So I do scrape the cats. And I did scrape several areas on that, but that I could not do that again. I don't have that kind of patience. I'm into immediate gratification. I don't think I'm of that generation, but I don't have the patience for that. All right. The next one was 58, which was Smack and Dragon. Was that Talking Smack? Like, I don't know what that is. So, I drew me a dragon. Isn't he cute? I think he's so cute. And then I just added a quote about a dragon. It's from J.R.R. Tolkien. It says, "No dragon can resist the fascination of riddling talk and of wasting time trying to understand it." Is that smack? Talking smack about a dragon? I don't know. All right, the next page is 41, 60, and 77, which was use a napkin, a t-shirt saying, and wish list. So this is a napkin that I collaged on there. This is the t-shirt. Sorry, that's all you get for a t-shirt. And quit working, play tennis is what it says. So there's your t-shirt saying. And the wish list is my Amazon wish list. That's the address for it. Yeah, because I thought that was funny. Instead of writing out stuff you wish for, you know, I'm just like, that felt weird. So that's my wish list. And the next page was prompts. Let's see. 47, 55, 87, and 90. So 47 was junk mail. So this down here is a travel brochure. I get 1 or 2 or 3 a week. Sometimes it feels like I get one every day. So that is definitely junk mail. And then the paper towel. This is all paper towel up around here. Has some pretty colors. It ended up with colors on it back when I was doing the paint splot situation. So I saved it because I knew I was going to need something. And then a map, and that was map page 2. So the junk mail and the map page both are there. And technically, that's travel brochure 2. So that can count as the junk mail. This can count as the map, paper towel, and a tag. It's even got the tassel, or the floofle on the end. Yeah, kind of fun. And then the next one, is this too analytical the way I'm doing this? I just figure if I don't do it quickly like this, this could take forever. So this one, the prompts were 61, 62, 70, and 34. So it's greeting card, and I had made this greeting card already. I just pulled it out of my stash. Made it years ago, haven't used it. So I counted that as my greeting card. And then one of the prompts was button, so there's buttons on there. Kind of coordinating the green back to the page, right? And then coffee stain, so it's got some coffee stain. I did add paint stain to really emphasize the rings, but the messy look, that's actual coffee. If you see watch the video, I'll put the playlist in the description box below, so you can go to them if you want. But I wet this page and I just dumped instant coffee on there. It got really sticky, so I did go over it with matte medium to get rid of that stickiness. And then I just wrote some gratitude. So that's my gratitude page. Alright, and the next one is prompt 52, which was stained glass drawing. Well, it's kind of a drawing. I drew it, and then I cut it out of different painty papers and glued them together. And then I drew with a paint pen, right? A paint, whatever this is. 3D fabric color. The outlines to make it look like leading. So I really like this. It's very messy. If I'd have had something a little firmer to do this, because that was really squishy, I had a hard time keeping it like not being messy, but I still like it. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is prompt number 50, which was interesting pattern. It looks interesting to me. It's kind of zen doodly. Okay, so the camera stopped on me. Probably ran out of memory. This is going a little long. Okay, so this one is the next one, and it has 48, 42, 76, and 59, which was a photo. So that's a photo of my great aunt. The food packaging, I guess I have to explain it a little bit. There's candy wrappers, so there's Dove chocolate candy wrappers wrapping the TV. The TV is made out of the food packaging. Cracker box. That counts as food, right? You eat them. So I drew the TV, old-fashioned TV, cut it out, wrapped it in the candy wrappers, and the quote on here is, "Keep life moving forward, looking backward is only for time travelers." And she just happens to be the wife of the inventor of television, Philo T. Farnsworth, so I thought that was kind of funny. And then a receipt. And this rosette is made out of receipt. It's probably going to get really mashed. It looked really good when I first put it in there, but it is receipt paper, which is really thin. So, yeah. Alright, on to the next. So the next one is, obviously it's a map. So it's 68, 79, and 86, which is clothing. So this material back here was part of a dress at one time. And then the treasure map. So this is the treasure map. I took some paper and I crunched it up like mom. I drew the map and everything first, and then crunched it up like mamagami. It started to tear, so I used a little bit of washi tape on here to repair the tear, and I highlighted it to emphasize it because that's, you know, map. And then the other thing on this one was monochromatic. So it's all kind of browns. There's a little bit of yellow in here, and, you know, but so that's my monochromatic page. Okay. And then the next one, I guess it's kind of a cheat. The prompts were 89, 88, 72, and 45. So one of them was paper bags. So this ruching around is a paper bag. And the cheat part is a fruit and vegetable sticker. I hadn't been to the store in quite a while. I had no fruit and vegetable stickers. I do not save them, and I was not prepared for this prompt. And I was tired of waiting. I was getting close to being done. I was tired of waiting. So I looked up the Chiquita banana label because I remember it from way back. Now they're all dull. I don't know. I don't ever see Chiquita. But, so I found one of the older ones and replicated it and colored it with marker. So that's my vet fruit label sticker. And then just stickers was another prompt, and so I used this big series of stickers that I've had for decades to cover the back, to make the back decorative. And then recipe or recipe card was the other prompt, and so I wrote the recipe for Bananas Foster and splattered pink ink on there. It was just one I found online on a you know, and put it on a recipe card. And then coming to the end, so I have to point out this kitty right here, you know, my fave. The next page was repurpose art and something medical. That's 78 and 95, I think. Anyways, here it is. It's the kitty and the mask. I was trying to find some art that I could repurpose in here, and I had a sketchbook and it had a cat in here. I'd created a children's book back in 2015-16, somewhere around there, and was practicing cats, and so I had a sketchbook that had a cat, and I thought he looked pretty good. There's issues here. So and he was just sketched, so I painted over the top of him to give him some more color. That's when I noticed he's got deformity. I don't even know what's happening over here. So he's my repurposed art. This is my something medical. I thought I had one of these around still somewhere. I found it in a bag that I haven't picked up for a long, long time. Fresh out of its package. It's never been used before. And I decided it needed a little wording, so I created a label that says taking precautions. And the last page is prompts 92 and 80, which was a Post-it and ATC card. So I have 2 Post-its left that say make it happen. And it is a Post-it. Like it's sticky in one spot and not sticky in the other. So that is a Post-it. So that's my Post-it. And I put 2 ATC cards because I wanted to fill up the space. And I had made these are really old too. There was nothing on the back. I didn't put the year or anything. But I had made these little miniature paper doll things. So that is it. So that is my scavenger hunt for 2024. I still have all these pages, but you know, if I did any more, it would be gator mouth. It already springs up a little bit. So maybe if I do it next year, I'll try to squish it into those few pages and add another plaque at the bottom. That's why I put completed 3/1/24, so that I knew, like, this one I got done here. And then if I add another one, well, you know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying the creation videos for all the pages. It's been really fun doing this, and a lot of work to edit all the videos. So if you haven't been seeing them, the playlist will be in the description box below, along with a link to Janet M. Young's channel. This is her brainchild. She's the one that's been doing this for a few years, so there are other prompts out there for other years you could probably find if you wanted to do 200 or 300 or whatever. Anyways, if you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you for watching my channel. It's just it's just really fun, and I really appreciate the comments and all the kind words people give me for my crazy, messy, whatever randomness, because I am all over the place. I like to do a lot of different things. I am, what do they call it? Jack of all trades and master of none. That's me. So if you did like this and you like what you're seeing, think about hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to become a subscriber. If you want to know when I'm uploading, hit that bell icon. That'll let you know. And if you liked this video, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. I love to hear your comments. I respond to all of them. And thank you all for watching. I hope you have an awesome day.